releasing statements. We are now joined by a guest, Dr. Fr. Anthony Sami, Professor of Teaching in Xavier Institute of Natural Resources Management, affiliated to the SPPU Pune University, specialised in GIS and remote sensing. Thank you very much for joining us. Professor, what do you think? Now moving forward, this is going to be a long process in picking a new Pope. What challenges and also opportunities, judging by the reaction of world leaders, Pope Francis was greatly admired around the world from all religions, of all cultures. What challenges and opportunities does the Catholic Church face in the wake of Pope Francis's passing and the selection of a new Pope?
When I see the Pope legacy that he left with our Catholic Church is really enormous. And the footsteps that they have to take in forward is also challenging, because this is the Pope who broke all the shackles of the almost closed door of people, those who are not approaching, and those who are really neglected, and those who are really the bottom of the society. And not only that, the participatory church that he brought a new idea through synodal church also is a kind of a new boost to the Holy Catholic Church, to a model to bring all the people together, and without any hierarchy, people come up and worship the Lord God and be closer to the living experience with God. And much more than that, he also talked about the nature that is from the various encyclical of Laudato Si, that the earth is the main thing, that the environment is the main thing that we're supposed to be concerned. And this is the legacy that each and every one of us in the future that we should look forward, and that the highlights that he left us, that I took it for, that's almost, it is a challenging, because that's the condition today that we are living almost like people in the business world. They don't look at the nature as something is a living organism, something that we use and throw, that kind of situation that we are going through. And whereas Pope Francis has made this particular point in Laudato Si, that this is a living organism and we're supposed to respect, and then we should live a livable condition that we should live, each and every one. And likewise, he has put so many challenges to all the leaders, especially. He has opened the door enormously to the poor people like Jesus himself. Actually, he is a replica more of Jesus' footpath that he was walking. And he was also a person of love and compassion, merciful to people. So this is actually today we need such kind of Pope. And I look forward a Pope which is the same legacy, who can continue and who can carry forward. Thank you.
Yes. Dr. Anthony Sami, what aspects of Pope Francis's leadership do you believe had the most profound impact on the Catholic Church and the broader global community? He was obviously a champion of not just Catholicism, but also stood up for the rights of people in need. For example, he was an outspoken critic of the crisis going on in Gaza. He was outspoken to some crises in Africa. What do you think had the most profound impact?
Today the world actually is going away from the values of the human beings. And the human values are more should be respected, and other values are the secondary. And Francis Pope, all the time, he has been taking the center thing, and the human. All of us are humans. In fact, all the human beings, because some people have got little bit money, some accessibility to wealth, so they consider themselves as they are the priority human beings. Whereas he doesn't see like that. Even God also doesn't see like that. Everybody is equal in the sight of God. and he has come up to that level. He has fought, he has given and he has even shown what is the right of the human beings. Even people, especially from the South Africa, African countries where people are really neglected, and he showed his compassion. Also, people, those who are in the uh, very bottom of the life, even the even people, those who are never thought of, who am I to judge? So he has considered himself that he is not a judge to anybody to condemn, where he brought all the people as a human values that he brought it out. And especially Gaza, yes, he spoke also. Wherever, not only that he talked about Gaza, wherever there is a human values are challenged, and he has spoken. He is the first one to speak about it. He has no fear of anybody, no fear of any politics, no fear of any politicians, any leaders. He spoke his own mind with courage. So that is the thing that is outstanding.
Yes, Dr. Anthony Sami, you just addressed some of the social justice issues that were championed by Pope Francis. But in what way, I'd like for you to delve a bit harder into this. He obviously approached controversial topics like LGBTQ plus rights and the role of women within the church. How did that shape contemporary Catholic discourse?
In fact, I would say I am a priest now almost 25 years, or not only 25 years, my 25th year is going on in the Catholic Church. I could see a lot of transformation that has taken place, especially now, after his coming. We never think of 12 disciples sitting, especially women sitting in the 12 and in the especially during the Last Supper. But I could see in various churches in our Catholic Church, women are sitting as part of 50% representation, which I never imagined. You know, women are sitting as disciples, as apostles, and then cleaning what is called washing the feet of the women, which already Pope has been he has done before, long ago. And this is now today is penetrating everywhere, at least a kind of a symbolism that he is showed. And now it is spreading everywhere, and people are started accepting women first and foremost. They are accepting that part of the equal rights that we should give. Also, now slowly, the other about rights about the as you're talking about LGBT and other rights that is being denied. Slowly, that is also people start thinking about in terms in that particular direction. Yes.
Dr. Anthony Sami, please stay with us. We have some news coming in. The Vatican flag is lowered on the Latin Patriarch headquarters in the old city of Jerusalem as Pope Francis died aged 88. His death came just a day after he delighted the crowds of worshippers at the Vatican on Easter Sunday with an appearance looking frail on the balcony at St. Peter's Basilica. Dr. Anthony Sami, I want to come back to you to discuss this further. The Pope's interfaith, the speech for interfaith communication was vast for Pope Francis. How did his outreach to other faith communities, including Islam and Judaism, affect interreligious relations?
Yeah, actually, in fact, if you take it as religion as such, there is an essential part, and there is a secondary part. The essential part is that is God is one, and the qualities are the same, and maybe the ways that in which everyone is approaching God is different. Actually, that is the aspect that our Francis Pope is wanted to drive home among all other religions. So he wanted to bring a kind of dialogue that what they have also he wanted to learn from their own experiences of various religions, as well as that he also is ready to contribute to whatever the religious, especially 2000 years of experience that the Catholic Church went through. So he's also reciprocating between the faiths, so that it is not going to be I am just I am the Catholic Church, I have got everything. That kind of mentality is gone slowly, but now we are just giving and taking with our own understanding, the experience sharing, and as a result, what happens is there's a broader understanding of humanity, broader understanding of religion, broader understanding of one instead of fighting against the polarization, coming together and integral part of global peace and harmony. And that is the one that is very much interesting with Francis Pope.
Dr. Anthony Sami, please stay with us. I want to bring in Imam Yahya